Samaritan, starring Sylvester Stallone.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Sylvester Stallone, Javon Walton,
Do-do-do-do. Yeah.
Pilo Asbeck, Dasha Polanco, Sophia Tatum, Martin Starr. Martin Starr is great in anything. He just adds
Right.
um, a little bit of awesomeness to anything he touches. Um, I think one of the underrated lines of the MCU was in Spider-Man Homecoming when he says, and it's just so low key, and he says, "I can't lose another student."
Yes.
Um,
That's
but
great.
but this is a story of two brothers given superhero or superpowers, Samaritan and Nemesis. And a young boy learns that a superhero who is thought to have gone missing after an epic battle between the two 20 years ago may, in fact, still be around, starring Sylvester Stallone as Joe. Greg, thoughts?
Uh, I'm not gonna wait too long. Oh, to me, this was really, really bad. In like the sense of, I paused it at one point real quick, and Janie looks at me and she goes, "Did you just pause it to see how much time was left?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." Because life is so short and I need to know how much time left I have. And uh, you mentioned to me about like an early 2000s kind of like deal, and it's just bad. I like, and I don't even say I to get into why it's bad may not even I may be doing too much critical judgment in the sense that this movie doesn't need that kind of critical judgment. The plot is really weird. It kind of goes from A to M and then D to O, and you're like, none of this makes any sense. The little kid is like one of the worst child actors ever and will probably get addicted to like Oxycontin soon. And it's just like, he's so bad at acting. It like bugged me. And I was like, I, I thought maybe the kid had a problem. And I'm not saying like, and I don't want to get more than that. I won't say. I thought there's something wrong with the kid. Like halfway through, me, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna mention that this kid has like a thing," and they never do. And I'm like, "Oh, this kid's just this bad at acting. Like he's just literally this bad at acting." And then Sly is just. And the thing is, like, I know Sly can be good in movies. Like we've seen him good in things. Like he
Yeah.
can be a good actor, and this is not one of those things. This is him just like, oh, as your producer, it's a paycheck. And I did not enjoy this. I couldn't wait for it to be over. Uh, I feel like I may have like PTSD from it. I'll wake up and it'll just be like that kid acting, and I'm like, oh my god, this is maybe why I might not have children because that kid might try to act and he'll act like this, and I'll be so disappointed. But what can I say? So that's my thoughts. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the parents for this child because they're gonna be like, "You did great, Johnny, or whatever his name is." And you'd be
Javon.
like,
Javon.
That's it, Javon. And he'll be like, "Was I great?" And they're like, "You're so good. You should continue this." And then he fails and falls into a drug habit and dies on the streets in Santa Monica. And I don't want to see that for this
Why?
child.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah.
I know you were excited to talk about it, Brenton. So
Yeah.
yep, yeah, good old poop emoji,
I
big
think
old Steven pile of it.
this felt like Rocky meets the Lost Boys meets like
Both good movies so far.
random offshoot superhero thing like Mystery Men or some bullshit. Blank Man.
Yeah,
Those are
and Mystery Men's still like
comedies.
okay, and like
Yeah. Those were comedies.
yeah, Does it make you want to write a screenplay? Because I literally was like, oh, I could write a screenplay now. Like, I know that I could write a screenplay.
I'll tell you what, like, here's the thing about this movie was the twist at the end, while somewhat predictable, was actually an interesting twist. But by the time
you're right. You're right.
By the time it came, I just didn't fucking care.
That's what she said. Yeah.
It's by the time the big reveal happens, I was like, oh god, I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I paused to see how many minutes were left in the movie, probably 4 or 5 times. Thought about not finishing it.
Yeah. Luckily I had to pee on the other times, but you know, full disclosure, that just worked out that way. But the last one, when there was 15 minutes left, I was like, I have to just know, because if there's like a half hour left, I can't do it. I may just go for the kitchen drawer.
I felt like okay, maybe Sly can redeem this, because I mean, he is what he is as an actor, but the roles that he plays them very well. You know what I mean? The guy was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Creed by just playing Rocky, you know?
Yeah, right.
And I think that he's he's not hey good.
Good. Like the guy's not fucking Robert De Niro,
right?
But he knows what he's doing most of the time, and he always knows what he's doing. It's just different. Yeah.
It just wasn't. I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you what. And this is the God's honest truth, man. This is. I think this is the worst movie we reviewed, and you know what?
Oh. For me,
you did it. You did it, you crazy son of a bitch. You did it, you crazy son of a bitch. You made a movie that was worse than Cherry.
Yeah.
Tell him, Dr. Ian. Tell him.
Oh, it's perfect, Brendan.
Tell him. You crazy bastard.
Crazy bastard. Yep. So
2 thumbs way down.
2 thumbs away. What do you give this out of 10, Brendan?
What did I give Cherry?
3.
This is like no joke. I mean, 1.5.
Yeah, I was gonna give 1.5 too. It's unwatchable.
It is unwatchable. This is one of those cases where we watched this so that you didn't have to. So
right, like we're doing this for you. Like
you're welcome.
Get us up to 100. Yeah, you're welcome, because that was a shit burger of a movie. I feel like we need to review this movie.
Nah.
No.
It's
okay.
Better. It's better this way.
All right.